Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Notes from the Sewing Room. My name's Becky. Today's video is all about a fabric haul that I have had, and I feel like I've been a little bit naughty because I have bought a few bits and pieces to add to my fabric stash, so I thought I would share it with you. I hope you're having a lovely day, whatever you're up to, and you've managed to squeeze in a little bit of sewing this week, if that's what you like to do. I must say, I'm having one of those days today. I woke up this morning and I thought this is going to be a good day. William was still sleeping, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to get up and put a little bit of makeup on and straighten my hair. However, then later on in the morning, we decided to go out for a walk. The sun was shining, so I thought, you know, 2 thumbs up, great. I've got Bentley on the lead and William in the pram, and off we go. But then when we were out, the rain decided it was going to absolutely pour down. So consequently, I've hardly got any makeup left on and my hair looks a little bit fluffy. But there we go. I mean, luckily I'd got William's pram rain cover with us, so that was all good. So he was nice and dry. Bentley and I got a little bit wet, but you know, nothing that, you know, we couldn't fix when we got home. So Bentley had to be towel dried, and my coat is absolutely soaking, but there we go, it happens. So, but now I'm here and I'm talking to you, so that's good. And I've got a few different things to show you in today's video. Like I said, I feel like I have been a little bit naughty because I have bought a few bits and pieces to add to my fabric stash, which of course I'm hoping to sew up into some lovely bits and pieces to wear very, very soon. So let's get to it and I'll show you what I've got. So the first thing is a bit of an unboxing. So I have actually already opened this box because I was too eager when it arrived. So this is 2 fabrics from Felicity Fabrics. Now I would say they are lovely fabrics, but they are slightly thinner than I thought they were going to be. But I think that's fine. I've just got to sort of be careful probably about what I make, because they're not sheer, but they are slightly see-through, so I'm just going to keep that in mind depending on what I decide to make. I've got this lovely note in the box, which is really nice, from Caroline and Fliss, who run Felicity Fabric. So it says, "Hi Rebecca, hope you're well. Thank you so much for your order. We weren't sure which fabric you wanted a matching thread for, so we've decided to add in one for each colour fabric. Happy sewing. Love, Phyllis and Caroline." So I just thought that was really, really lovely, and I really appreciate it. So thank you very much, ladies. So I have ordered 2 different colourways of the same kind of fabric. So they're both polka dot fabrics. You'll know if you've watched any of my other previous fabric haul videos, or any of my videos in general, to be honest, that I absolutely love polka dot fabric. So today I have ordered one in navy blue and another one in a burgundy colour, which has got kind of rusty coloured spots on, which I'm going to show you in a second. Both are 100% polyester. Another nice thing about ordering fabrics from Felicity Fabrics, I find, is that they put these little cards in for each fabric that you order, and it actually says on there how wide the fabric is, a care guide, so how you should actually wash the fabric. So this one says 30 degrees wash and a medium iron, which is great. And it says the fabric name as well, which I think is really super if you wanted to find it again, or if you wanted to tell friends, family, or you know, film a video like I am and tell you what the fabric's called. So it's called Tea Party Polka Dot, and then obviously the colour. So this one's navy and this one is called Bordeaux. Without further ado, let's get them out of the box. I love the boxes that they come in as well. I just think they're really super. So they're both wrapped individually in lovely tissue paper, which is really nice. I feel like it's Christmas and just can't wait to open them up and look at what's inside, basically. And of course, that is why I'd already unboxed this before I actually showed you. I was too impatient. The first one is this one that's called Bordeaux. So it is a crepe fabric, 100% polyester, like I said. I've got 1.5 meters of this. This is kind of a burgundy colour, as you can see. I'm going to hold this up to the camera so you can see it a little bit more. And you'll see it's got these mustard rusty coloured spots on. It has got a bit of a stretch. Yep, it's in both directions. It is slightly sheared. You see, you can actually see me through the fabric a little bit there. But I think this is probably going to get turned into a top. Now, I'm not sure which top to actually make with this fabric, so if you have got any ideas, I'd really appreciate it if you could get in touch and leave me a comment below. I always get inspired by what you're making and any ideas that you've got, so if you could leave me a comment and give me any suggestions for this, I'd really appreciate it. Ideally, I'd probably like to use a pattern that I've already got in my stash, but if I am feeling a little bit naughty, then maybe I might order another one depending on what it is and if I fancy making it and that kind of thing. Of course, there are lots of free patterns online as well, so if you have got any suggestions of free patterns perhaps I could download and print off, then that would be another good idea. So I recently made a pin tuck cami. I know it's the wrong time of the year probably to make another cami top, but I made a pin tuck cami by Crafty So-and-So, and they're my handmade wardrobe range, and I really like it. I made the previous one in a cotton lawn fabric, but this could potentially work well for that. I have got 1.5 meters though, so I probably have a little bit left over, but perhaps a top with sleeves might work really well. I'm not sure, but if you could get in touch, I'd really appreciate it and let me know. I just saw this online and it like just called my name, like I just really need to have that. I thought this colourway would work really nice with my sort of hair and skin tones. I just really had to have that. So yeah, I've got that one. So that's the first one. When we finish chatting, I'm going to put them in the wash and then hopefully they're ready to be sewn up whenever I've got time to do them. I have got a little bit less time, I suppose, now for sewing than I had previously, having a newborn baby, but I am trying to make the most of nap times. Like I'm filming this video in nap time at the moment, and I'm quite lucky that William does sleep quite a lot, touch wood. So of course he is newborn and I'm sure that's going to change, but I am trying to make the most of any time that I've got in the evening or when my husband's around and he's looking after William. So anyway, I'm going off the point here. The next fabric I've got to show you is again another crepe fabric, and as I said, it is another polka dot one, and this one is navy blue. Well, actually the polka dots themselves are white, but a navy blue background with a white spot is possibly one of my favourite designs. I really adore it. So as you can see today, I'm not wearing complete polka dots because my dress has got a few flowers on it as well, but there are some spots on there as well. This is a jersey dress today, in case you're interested. I'll just stand up to show you. I made this, I don't know if it was last year or at the start of 2020, I can't quite remember. It's a cocoa dress, and I'm kind of umming and ahhing about the length of it, so I thought I'd wear it today and then just kind of see how I got on with it again, because I've not had it on for a few months with the weather being nice, but now we're going, you know, we're kind of in autumn, going into winter. I thought today felt like a cocoa dress type of day, so I'll stand up and show you. I think I decided to lengthen this when I originally made it, but it comes down, you can't actually quite see it, hold my knees up, it comes down to around about my knee type area. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's maybe slightly long, so I probably need to just take another little bit of fabric off the bottom and re-hem it, so I might get around to doing that at some point, but it is completely wearable as it is. Anyway, this fabric, I'll just hold it up to the camera so you can see it. So we've got the polka dots again, we've got a bit of stretch in there. I'm thinking, I know it's probably really boring because I've made one loads of times before, but I'm thinking maybe a sew over it Betty dress with a gathered skirt. If not, I'm thinking maybe I've wanted to make the Christine Haynes emery dress forever, so I'd really love to make that. I didn't make it during my pregnancy because I didn't think it was going to work for me, but now I'm not pregnant anymore, I think that might be an option. I have got the pattern, I bought it I think for Christmas last year, so that could be an option for this fabric. I've got 2 meters of this one. If you've got any ideas though, any suggestions, again, just leave me a comment below and yeah, I'll definitely consider it and get back to you as soon as I can. I don't know about you, but I've been thinking that because everything is feeling a little bit autumnal at the moment, and I'm kind of spending a lot more time at home because I'm on maternity leave, and I'm just kind of wanting to feel a bit more snuggly and cozy in the house, hence wearing this kind of long cardigan today. This is actually a ready to wear cardigan, but I'd really like to make some of my own cardigans. So if you have got any ideas of cardigans that you've made before that you think I'd like, then please let me know. I'm really open to ideas. I've not made the Blackwood cardigan by Helen's Closet yet, but I haven't actually got that pattern. But one of the ones I was thinking about making is from the Tilly and the Buttons Make It Simple book, because I have got this book here. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this book. So in here there's one called the Bertha cardigan, which is a really nice kind of cropped style cardigan. So I thought that that might be an option to try. So it says that because like I said, I don't have lots of time at the moment, so the cutting time for this is 40 minutes and the sewing time is supposedly 1 hour 35 minutes, but I guess that depends on how speedy you are at sewing and that kind of thing. I think because this is a jersey make, I could probably make a lot of it on my overlocker rather than doing a lot of it on the sewing machine, but I don't know, I'd have to wait and see. I'm definitely loving the look of that cardigan. It kind of looks like it's got dramatic batwing type sleeves, and then it's got hembands, and it's got a little bit of a shape to it as well. It doesn't look too kind of big and baggy, so I do like a cardigan that's got a bit of a kind of silhouette, I suppose, about it, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I have two fabrics here which might be options to make the Bertha cardigan or something else. One of these is actually going to be used for sewing a new pattern by Crafty So-and-So. I am going to be reviewing one of their new patterns which is coming out for the My Handmade Wardrobe range, so I can't show you that at the moment because I don't have the pattern to hand. But that is something I'm really looking forward to. I think that's going to be a bit more of a long line type cardigan, which is going to be perfect and keep me lovely and warm over the winter months, I'm sure. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. I've got two fabrics here which I bought from Crafty So-and-So. By the way, you should go and check out the Crafty So-and-So blog if you haven't checked it out already. They've got lots of exciting news about a new studio space that they're moving to, and how they're moving towards doing more online fabric sales. So yeah, if you want to check that out, it's all exciting news, so go out and check their blog when you've got a chance. But I ordered these two from Crafty So-and-So, as I said. They're both called True Knit Jersey, so this is new to me. I've sewn with Ponte Roma type fabric before, I've sewn with viscose jersey, etc, etc, but I've not actually sewn with these True Knit jerseys before, and Sarah from Crafty So-and-So recommended these to me, and I'm so pleased that I ordered them because they are absolutely tip top. I really like them. So I opened the package this morning and I absolutely couldn't wait to show them to you. So one is actually perfect for kind of going towards the festive season. It's got a bit of a sparkle to it, and I am a bit of a sucker when it comes to a sparkle because I just love to feel kind of Christmassy and festive, and I love anything that's got a little bit of sparkliness to it. So this one is a cream colourway. So on one side it is completely cream, and on the other side it's got a kind of silver creamy shine to it. So I'm going to hold this up to the camera so you can see it. Probably can't see it too much in this light, but it's got a lovely stretch to it, and the stretch is in both directions as well, slightly more one way than the other way, but I think this is going to make a perfect cardigan. So I have got 1.5 meters of this, so I've got plenty. So I'm hoping, like I said, that this is going to make a cardigan of some sort. Another one that I was thinking of making, which I do have the pattern for, and I'll put a picture on the screen, is the Jennifer Lauren Juniper cardigan. So I have made a version of that before. Previously I made the cropped version, but there is a slightly longer line version as well, which I have, I think, printed out the PDF for, so I could stick together the longer line version and potentially make up that cardigan. So that is another option. But if you've got any suggestions, then do let me know. I'd really appreciate it. Again, I know there's lots of free options out there. I know Love Sewing magazine have a range of different free patterns on their website for anyone to download. I'm not sure what cardigans there are on there, but it might be worth a look. So pleased I ordered this because, again, I just think it's going to be absolutely super to wear at this time of the year, and it's just such good quality. I mean, the feel of it just feels like it's from some kind of really expensive shop. So yeah, and it wasn't expensive to buy at all. I thought it was really a good price for the quality of the fabric. So they have still got this in stock at Crafty So-and-So if you want to go out and check it out online. I am filming this video in October, so I'm not quite sure when I'm gonna have time to edit this and put it online, but they are in stock at the moment as I'm filming this video. But it is worth probably getting in touch with Crafty So-and-So anyway if they're not in stock when you have a look. This other one is again a True Knit jersey, and it's the raspberry colourway. So this one hasn't got a sparkle to it, but it's plain and it's absolutely gorgeous. It feels really soft, and I just think it's going to be so snuggly. This one is actually the same on both sides, thereabouts, so I don't suppose it really matters which side is the right side and the wrong side on this one. Again, of course, with the cream variation, you could make a feature of the cream sort of backing, I suppose. You could potentially have your cuffs in the cream, or if it had got a you know, any kind of band around the neckline, that could be in the cream, and then you could use the more kind of silveryness for the rest of the cardigan. I don't know, there's options. But I'll hold this one up so the camera so you can see it. Again, I ordered 1.5 meters of this, so again, it's got the same kind of stretch to it, and yeah, I just think it's going to be really super to wear, super snuggly, and something that I'll probably have in my wardrobe for years, I'm sure. I've been kind of thinking about my wardrobe and things that I really sort of need rather than things that I want to make necessarily. And I think that making some more cardigans is going to be really practical, and it's going to be something that I can wear throughout my, you know, time at home and my time on maternity leave, etc. I'm going out walking with the pram quite a lot at the moment, so keeping warm and wrapping up is obviously essential, so I think this will be absolutely perfect for that. I didn't have any fabrics like this in my box of fabrics already that I have at home, so that's why I ordered them. Plus I had a voucher for Crafty So and So as well that I've had in my my bag for a while, so I just thought, why not treat myself, use the voucher and order some new fabrics. And of course it does make me feel happy every time I get fabric sent in the post, so that's really nice. Yes, I've got those two, and then the final one that I've got to show you is a double gauze fabric, so I'll just reach forward and get it to show you. So this one actually came in my So Hayley Jane October subscription box. I had the mini box this month rather than the classic box. So in the mini box I got 3 fat quarters, I got a matching thread for this fabric, and of course I got 1 meter of the fabric that I'm just about to show you as well. You can find out about the So Hayley Jane subscription boxes by visiting her website. So I'm quite new to the boxes. This is my 3rd one. I previously had 2 classic boxes, and you get 2.5 meters of fabric in those, but this time I decided to go for the mini box rather than the classic one, just because I thought I'd be interested to know like what the difference is between the boxes, and this one was slightly cheaper as well, so I just thought I'd give it a go basically. I mean, that's the good thing about the subscription boxes. As long as you kind of go onto Hayley Jane's website, so Hayley Jane's website, and you select the option that you would like for the next month before a certain date, you can change the box that you would like, whether it's the classic one, the mini one, or the luxury box. So I think that's a really good feature, and I also like that you're not kind of tied into a particular period of time to have the boxes. You can, you know, have one month, cancel the subscription, go back on, order another one for another month. So I think that's really nice. But yeah, so anyway, this is a double gauze fabric. I don't ordinarily buy myself double gauze. I don't really know why. I guess I'm just a bit unfamiliar with the type of fabric that it is. I think I have made something from double gauze before, but it was absolutely ages ago. But I know that other YouTubers and people on Instagram, etc., do rave about it and say how warm it is to wear, even though it's a relatively thin fabric. So I think I'm going to really enjoy making something with this. I'm thinking of making a Friday Pattern Company square neck top. So if you watched one of my previous videos, I did mention that I'd got the pattern and I downloaded it as a PDF. And I had it printed off as an AO pattern, but I'm really looking forward to making that top in this fabric. So I'll just hold it up to the camera. So it's a mustard fabric, as I said, it's a double gauze, and it's got kind of dandelion type prints all over it. So yeah, it's really nice. I've got 1 meter here, as I said, and yeah, I think I've got plenty of options here. There's a slight stretch to this one as well. Yeah, I mean, if you think that it would work better as a different type of top, then do get in touch and let me know. But I think a square neck top might work perfectly because of the type of fabric that it is. I think it will iron really well. So I think if there's any kind of pressing to be done around a featured kind of neckline, might work quite well. Might also work really well as a shirt of some sort, as long as it was a shirt that didn't need too much fabric, I suppose, because I've only got 1 meter. But it does seem fairly wide. I've not actually measured it, but it's probably 60 wide. Yeah, so but yeah, if you've got any ideas of what this could be as well, then do let me know. But I'm really pleased that I got the mustard version, because I think there was 2 other colourways, I think, of this fabric that I've seen in other people's videos. So I think I was lucky to receive the mustard because I am quite a big fan of mustard fabrics, and again I think it works really well with my kind of complexion, etc., and it's probably going to go quite well with other things in my wardrobe. I think it'd look really nice with a denim skirt, or I don't know, maybe when I'm back at work, maybe a sort of black pencil skirt or something like that might look really nice with. Yeah, I don't know, but let me know if you've got any ideas of perhaps what you've made using this fabric, or any ideas that you've got that, you know, double gauze works really well for. So I'd really appreciate that. So yeah, so they were all the fabrics that I've got to show you today. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video today. Don't forget, please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that, and hit that notification bell so you do find out about my latest video uploads. Also, if you have enjoyed watching, please hit the like button and feel free to leave any comments below about the fabrics that I've got here, or any ideas that you've got of what I could make as well. I'm so inspired by, you know, your ideas, what you're making and things like that. So yeah, I just love it when you get in touch, and you know, we can have this kind of two-way conversation. But I'll leave it there for today, and I'll be back hopefully on the channel next week with some other things to share with you. So until then, I'll leave it there and say thanks for watching and goodbye for now.